What's happening, YouTube? In usual Johnny O fashion, you know what I say when it comes in here, it's got to come out. Fuck. Oh. There is a term that is bouncing around in my head that a dear friend said to me on more than one occasion, and it just what doesn't go away, and I wanted to talk about it a little bit and see what y'all thought in your comments down below. Harden your heart was the term used on a number of occasions, and you know, it's something I never really gave any thought to, but it's clearly something I've done fucking A right over the years. There's no doubt about it. And man, I'll tell you what, you know, I talk about you got to let go of a grudge and you got to forgive and forget because that shit eats you up. Well, when you holding on to that grudge and you're not forgiving somebody, right? That's part of that hardening your heart shit. But there's more to it than just that, right? There's a lot of ways to fucking harden your heart from a lot of shit. Yes, there is, man. If you think about that term, how many ways and how many different things can you shut down if you want to? You know, whether it's relationships or jobs. I mean, how can I put this where it makes sense? Because to me, it's crystal clear, but I get shit bouncing around in here, and I've watched my videos. It's like, oh, dude, you fucking started to say something and you never finished. But in my head, I finished it. So I'm trying not to do that with this when it comes to trying to explain this harden your heart from my perspective. How can I put this? I've done it with women because of, you know, life experience and relationships, right? You get your fucking heart broken, so you're like, well, fuck you then, right? And you don't get close to nobody. Well, I had to do that with parents, right? Because think about this. First time I went to a foster home, I was 5 years old. 6 maybe, I can't remember, 5 or 6, but irregardless, little guy, right? And you're freaked out, you're living with fucking strangers, but after a while these strangers become friendlier and friendlier, and you let down your guard, and pretty soon you fucking fall in love with your new foster parents, or your new foster brother, or your new foster sister, or whatever, right? And then they're fucking gone. You're off to another foster home because it was a short-term placement. You're only there for 6 fucking months. So it's off to another one. Another short-term placement, because the problem is in the foster care system, at least back in the day, there's a shortage of long-term foster care. A place where you can go and stay there for however fucking long till shit gets squared away. Whether it's 6 months or 6 years, you don't have to bounce around. Most families don't want that because you get attached, right? It hurts. And so, no one thinks about the kid. Fuck. Bouncing from home to home, right? You're a little kid. You want love in your life, so you attach to these motherfuckers, and then they get taken away. Then after a while, you don't want to get attached no more. You got to harden your heart so that the foster parents don't break your fucking heart. Your mom don't break your fucking heart, etc. Lots of ways to harden your fucking heart, right? Best friend stabs you in the back and bangs your old lady. Think about that. Tell me that's never happened. When's the next time you're going to have a best fucking friend? When you ever going to trust one of your boys not to put it to your girl? I've been in that situation, but close a fucking enough. Thank you, Jeff Dashowitz, you piece of shit. Just saying. Yeah, I call him out by name, prick. He's the guy who I caught my wifey in his bedroom, and he's a guy that I knew before him and my old lady fucking hooked up, right? An acquaintance. You don't fuck around with your buddy's old lady, right? He's a piece of shit like that. And there's plenty of them. Another harden your heart fucking lesson. Sorry, that brings up anger issues of mine that, I'm still fucking, I got no grudge against that piece of shit, but he's still a piece of shit, and it stirs up emotion. But there was a time where I used to fantasize about breaking his back, to be quite honest. I had it all up here, all figured out what I was going to do when I saw him. I had to let it go. And I've been in that situation with other individuals. Also planned shit out that I had to let it go, right? Because I got so angry and upset. And that's normal, right? Just because you get some goofy shit in your dome don't mean you act on it, right? But you can't help feeling what you feel when you feel betrayed and hurt. Once again, you harden your fucking heart. I've been stabbed in the back many times in life. Friends and family, it happens, right? You never know who's going to give you the fucking knife in the back. And when it's coming, once again, you better fucking harden your heart. Well, where the fuck does it stop? I don't know. I ain't figured that one out yet. But I'm working on it. Maybe. Just saying. Thing is, I've always had a big heart. Very selfless and caring. To the point of self-destruction. Ask the ex-wifey the kind of shit she put me through. She'd cop to it. She knows what's up. She feels bad for it. She said that. I get that. But you know what? Harden your heart, Johnny-O. Just saying. Many situations in life put me through the fucking ringer. Makes it tough for me to trust people. Male and female. Little pitbull? Shit. Nothing to trust. Blind loyalty. Made a video about blind loyalty, taking a bullet for somebody, right? There's a handful of people that my heart is not hard for. They're on the inside, the inner circle, right? Right, for my fucking, all that shit don't exist. It's a good feeling when you can let down your guard with somebody and be yourself and don't have to stay like this until you get to know somebody. You've already gotten past that. It's nice. I don't have many, but the ones I got, thank God I do. Because if you don't, that harden your heart shit turns to hatred real easily. You start hating life, right? And everything about life and everyone around you. And I've been that guy not too fucking long ago. I pretty much didn't like anything but Dave Dog. Everything else was for shit to me. Just, anyway, not so anymore. Learned to lighten up a little bit. But I'm very cautious. Trust is earned. Respect is given. Trust is earned. I give everybody respect until you give me a reason not to. But I can't be disrespectful just because, right? So everybody gets respect, but trust is fucking earned. But see, that was my problem in my youth. I gave away my trust, like I gave away my respect. I still give away my respect until you fuck it off, and then I take it back. And then I can be extremely disrespectful. Just ask a few people, and somebody that might have watched a drunk video or two can testify to my disrespectfulness when I get riled. It's really shitty, and that's a part of me I am quite embarrassed of when I get that angry and I against my character. But irregardless, respect is earned. And I've lost respect for people, and people have lost respect for me. I get that, right? It's a lesson in life we have to learn. Because without hardship, you're not going to learn shit just because somebody told you something, right? I can do this. I can say honor and respect all fucking day long, but if you haven't been tested and put into a fucking situation where you're forced to fucking deal with that, something where your character comes into play, right? Now you got to act in a certain manner and you're being tested. What are you going to fucking do? How are you going to behave? I got to take this message. I hope you get my point. I got nothing but love and respect for all of y'all. Just need things to be better, right? Love you. Peace.